Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm doing another tier list video, but for once in my life, it is not a Shindo Life Bloodline tier list. I know, it's crazy, but yeah, I've been playing oh, lord. I've been playing Jujutsu Shenanigans a lot recently, and I think I'm pretty good at the game. So, today, I'm going to be ranking the top 5 best, characters in the game. Of course, there's only 5 characters, so it just sounds better if I say top 5. Starting off in last place is obviously... Actually, some of you might not believe me when I say this, but it's actually Gojo. Gojo is not as good as the other characters, like, at all. Even, like, the unfinished character, Mahito, is better than Gojo. And that is because he has 0 reliable combo stars. The only way you can possibly win with Gojo in a fight against someone good is by hanging back and playing passive and holding block the entire time. And it's really frustrating, especially if you're fighting someone like Megumi, which has a range advantage as well as better block breakers, because you can't just hold block if he's gonna launch a flying bird that breaks your block, along with like 20 dogs. But yeah, the only way you can reliably block break someone with Gojo is by using his special ability, which has a very long cooldown, more than like all of his moves. So yeah, you're gonna have to press R, then press rapid punches, or do a reversal red and his special as well. Although that one's a lot less reliable because people know it's coming and they can just turn around and block it, so I would not recommend using that method. As well as that, he doesn't have any true combos. The main combo people use is usually, if I had to guess, probably a forward dash into a rapid punches, into a blue, into a kick down from the sky, into a twofold kick, into a reversal red. But the problem with that combo is that, unlike Yuji's 60% combo, which is a true combo, that combo can be dodged out of immediately after the rapid punches, and if you are not careful, you can immediately get countered with M1s. So yeah, that is why he is this low on the list. 4th place has to go to Mahito. Even though he just got a buff, he is still an incomplete character, and his base is very weak. There isn't much you can do against blockers because he has no long-range block breakers, and the only reasonable thing you can do is probably switch modes into the Hammer Fist mode using R, and then just press Q and hope they don't counter it with a Manji Kick if you're fighting a Yuji. That's currently the only way I know to block break someone with Mahito. Any other way, you get too close and they can just counter. But yeah, the sword fist dash is pretty good as well because it doesn't stop you when you attack them, so you can just slash straight through and not have a risk of someone attacking you. Along with that, the black flash does a lot of damage, and his domain is very, very good. It's not as good as Gojo's domain, however, it is a very good domain. If you have someone in there and you go near them, they just die. But obviously that's easy to counter if someone in the domain has some long-range moves. For example, you're fighting a Megumi user in your own domain, you're probably going to lose that because you have no other moves other than your domain in ult. That will be fixed soon, because obviously the character's not finished. But for now, that is why this character is that low on the list. Okay, right in the middle of the list is Hakari. So this guy has like 2 reliable combos you can use. I believe it's the door slam, just 3 M1s, door slam, then either a frenzy. I don't remember what the moves are called, but I'm gonna show them on the screen. You'll just see the combos anyway. So he's pretty good. His base is one of the best bases in the game because he also has a counter, much like Yuji. But unlike Yuji, his counter does not work on ranged attacks, which is why, obviously, Yuji is higher than him on this list. But one thing good about Hakari is that his counter is an R ability, so it doesn't take up any move slots like Yuji's do. So, Hakari users generally have a higher damage output than Yuji, but their counter is a lot less versatile, which is why it's lower on the list. As for the ult, Hakari's ult is very bad. At least in my opinion it is. If you use an ult on a person who is better than you, you're not winning. If you use it on multiple people, you're not winning. You're gonna have to just use it in the middle of nowhere and hope for the best. because there's a chance it won't even activate, and even if it does activate, if a Mahito pulls a domain out on you, you're dead anyway. So, second place on this list is Yuji, of course. So, Yuji has a counter, which is very OP because you cannot block it, you cannot avoid it. You basically can't do anything if they pop counter. You cannot play aggressive against a Yuji user. If you try, you will lose. Like, there's no possible move that you can use that a Yuji user can't just press 4 and just avoid it. It's actually insane how OP Manji Kick is. It needs a nerf desperately, but yeah. Moving on from that, he has a 60% combo that everybody just copies and pastes. It's so boring, bro. I hate Yuji users so much. But yeah, it does 60% of the HP, as you probably guessed from the name. And along with a counter, you can just spam the 60% combo. So counter 60% combo, stall for a little bit, then just do another 60% combo, and they're just dead. There's nothing you can do. So that's why he's in second place on this list. First place obviously goes to Megumi. He's just brain dead. Like, a Megumi user has no skill, but even with no skill, they are probably going to win the fight. What can you do against a guy who can use 4 moves all at once, 2 movesets in ult, as well as a secondary ult? Did they make that and think that was balanced? I'm so confused, because in his base form, he has, what's it called, the dog thing, okay? Once you use it, the cooldown goes down immediately. So, essentially, if you use the dog, wait until the cooldown's up, attack 3 times with it, you can just summon another dog immediately and attack another 3 times. It's ridiculous. The cooldown should start decreasing as soon as the dog has been used, not as soon as it's been activated. Like, when the final attack goes, that's when the cooldown should start going. But yeah, the Rapid Escape is not that strong of a move. However, Nue is. Nue mixed with the dog divination, whatever it's called. You can literally just kill anyone, because if they try to dodge by unblocking, you can just attack them with the dog. So you just summon Nue, spam 4, they can't do anything, they just die, so then you stack on toads on top of that to bring them up to you. You M1 spam, do a Rapid Escape, do an M1 dash behind them, and then just M1 combo them until they're dead. And like I said earlier, if you use the dog, you can probably summon it back again immediately. So then you hit him with 3 dog attacks, and they die again. His R ability is nothing special, but his ult is, because when he's in his ult, he can switch between his base moveset and his ult moveset. So he essentially has 8 moves, or it's more accurate to say 7 moves, because his last move in his ult is actually just turning into another ult. So not only does he have his first moveset, his second moveset, but he also has a third moveset where he fully heals from all damage, gets a HP buff, can parry any attack, and has an entirely new set of moves. So, no clue what they were thinking when they made this, and I hope he gets nerfed some way or another, and I hope Gojo gets buffed, because that's my main. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Peace. Join the Discord, we play Jujutsu Shenanigans. I can't say Jujutsu Shenanigans, but, you know what I'm trying to say, so...